about impending doom.
I know,
like
but it's
the Snowmageddon.
As long as folks stay home, they stay safe.
Okay. Yeah,
it'll be fine.
We'll manage okay here. But on that note of like impending doom, or like what a Snowmageddon is, like this was just very fitting to get this picture of what seems like an alien invasion. This is some cloud coverage that happened today. This is what's called a fall streak cloud. Altocumulus clouds, which are these ones, these kind of puffy cumulus clouds that are way in the high levels of the atmosphere. Very, very cold up there. So this develops from supercooled water droplets, meaning liquid that is below freezing, but it's not ice. It needs movement to then get rattled up and form into ice. So it quickly forms into ice when there's maybe something flying through the clouds, a plane, or a little bit of some movement in the air. It forms into ice really quickly, changes its weight and its buoyancy, and then rapidly falls down to the ground, kind of pulls some of the cloud coverage with it here. So really fascinating stuff. Kind of looks like it'd be an alien invasion, but it is not, most certainly. We have the clouds kind of slowly increasing through our night tonight with temperatures hanging around freezing, and it is going to be cold enough to snow, that's for certain. We have the system developing far to the west right now, good chunk of snow on the northern fringes of it, and that's what gets us here as the low stays to our south, but starts to really intensify tomorrow, almost over top of us with the cold air to the north. It's just going to squeeze out all of that snowfall. The snow will be filling in slowly but surely throughout the day. I think we got up until the late morning. If you got to get some stuff done tonight, you got tonight. If you got to get some stuff done early tomorrow, you got until about maybe 10 a.m. If you got to run in the store or do anything like that, just do it before 10. Because after that, as the snow fills in about late morning, it fills in throughout the afternoon and then into the late night hours. But the late night hours, up until about midnight or so. Tomorrow night, we're going to watch the snow become a bit more scattered as it starts to taper off into early Thursday morning. So it's not going to be snowing heavy overnight. It's really tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening that we get the bulk of the snow. Now on Thursday, the low is going to be moving offshore. There will be a few trailing snowflakes, maybe a couple snow showers pass through the region. They could add a dusting here, a dusting there, maybe an extra half an inch here or there. But again, the bulk of our snow, the bulk of the accumulation is going to come tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. That's why we really do not advise to travel from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon beyond into the afternoon, the night, overnight into Thursday morning. Roads are going to be really difficult to get around. So if you don't have to hit the roads, please don't. Just try to enjoy this snow system from the comfort of your home if you have to. Now, in terms of amounts here, we're talking about maybe 3 to 6 inches on the peninsulas and the eastern shore, bit higher amounts closer to the metro. So that'd be downtown Hampton, closer to Cape Charles, closer to maybe downtown Newport News. The south side, I mean, we could be dealing with 5 to 8 inches with isolated higher amounts than that. It gets tricky in northeastern North Carolina because that's when we start to introduce the rain-snow line around the Albemarle Sound. Looks like it's absolutely rain for the Outer Banks. There could be some snow with maybe a little bit of sleet over top of it by the end of the day tomorrow. That could cut down some snowfall totals around the Albemarle Sound. I'll just show it to you here on Future Track as we're dry all the way through tomorrow morning. Here comes the snow by late morning, filling in through about the early afternoon with that breeze coming off the ocean, that chilly ocean. We're talking about dark blues in here. That is some heavy snow with significant snowfall rates per hour, 1 to 2 inches per hour. That's why we tally up these snowfall totals pretty quickly. Now, by the end of the day tomorrow, we're watching that rain-snow line kind of creep into the Albemarle Sound, maybe get close to the state line here. So we're still there still is a little uncertainty with some snowfall totals along the state line southward. Outer Banks looking like a rainy day coming up tomorrow. Snow moves out by Thursday morning. Here are those trailing snowflakes Thursday afternoon, and then we finally dry out by Friday. Now, putting it all together here, the dark blues are our 3 to 6 inch range. Lesser amounts south of the Albemarle Sound. Any snow that falls is going to flip over to rain. It's going to get washed out. The purples are our 5 to 8 inch range. But remember, that rain to snow line is going to creep in around the Albemarle Sound to the state line here. So some of these totals in the purple range could get cut down a little bit if there is some mixing. Around the south side, again, those isolated higher amounts still possible here as we get that heavy snow to develop with that chilly breeze out of the northeast. Sunshine finally taken over by Friday, maybe a passing cloud here or there through the weekend.